woven mat, but this is from a company that's called Mad Mats. I love this company. Why? Because they just do some of the prettiest and coolest patterns in these mat ideas. I was never a fan of these whole mats. They just never were my taste. The patterns were never intricate enough for me until this brand, frankly, came along. And so thrilled to have it for you. 2 different sizes here. There's a 4x6 or a 6x9. The 4x6 is only $46 and change. The 6x9 is $99. And the colors that we have for you here, we have the deep red and we have what's called the cool silver. So what's the Mad Mat difference, Angela?
The Mad Mat difference really is, one, it was inspired by the high-end, high-quality, expensive rugs that you're going to use indoors with the functionality of an outdoor mat. So it is made of a polypropylene plastic, and what that means is that it's going to be very durable, it's going to be breathable, so there's no mold, there's no mildew. After it rains, it's going to be completely dry, so you don't have to worry about anything underneath of it getting ruined or anything. But what makes it so special is because of the material, we're able to provide you with this beautiful wrought iron design, because traditional outdoor mats, you're not able to get this intricate, detailed work on here. There's 3 or 4 different layers of woven to give you a nice depth effect with that beautiful wrought iron design. And you're seeing the deep red has a nice burgundy color and an ivory, but there are a couple different tones of colors in there as well to give it a nice depth.
And I think, part of the difference for me is it's just so tightly woven.
Yep.
And it's that density and that tightness that, gives you great durability, but also allows you to be able to do these beautiful patterns.
Exactly, yes, and I love that this is reversible. So we're showing you the 2 different options, but it's just as easy as just flipping it over like this, and it is.
I'm gonna flip it.
Oh,
we'll just do the whole thing.
Sure, yep.
We'll flip
and
it
it's
back
totally
again.
reversible,
Look.
lightweight, and so if you're feeling a different color, if you want to change it up a bit, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, if you like the lighter color with the accents being the red, you can do it that way, which you're seeing there.
Yep.
But what we had just a moment ago, shall we flip again?
Yes.
If you would prefer to have the red color as the saturated color with the ivory as the woven details, the kind of patterned of those wrought iron kind of scrolls, you can flip it that way. This is the deep red. Before we run out of time, I want to make sure that people know that this option here is called the cool silver. This is the option for those of you who are looking for white, right? Because on this one side of the cool silver, you have that bright white with the gray accents. But if you flip that over, we'll walk up right over here. The reverse of that is down here, and that's going to be more of your tones of gray as the anchor color with the medallion pattern done in that white.
Yeah.
And people shouldn't freak out about the white because this is super easy to clean.
It is super easy to clean, and I can show you in a minute too, but I also just wanted to quickly show you how this comes to you. So just like your very high-end, high-quality rugs that you would get for indoors, this is exactly how the Mad Mats are going to come to you, because traditional outdoor mats are often folded and then you're going to have many creases in there. So this is going to come to you rolled up. You're going to be able to roll it out nice and easy with no large creases in there. So I love that.
Can we show too? I just love showing the thickness here.
Yeah.
How you can't stick your finger through here. I mean, it's really, it's finished on the edges, so that's not going to come unfrayed. You can see here, like look at all the tones of color. There's a little bit of a cushion here as well.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a bounce.
Makes it really, really resilient, which I think is important. And again, like I can try to stick my finger through this weave and I can't get there, right? Like it's not coming through. And yet you can see I was pressing hard because the imprint is on my finger. So that's the Mad Mat quality. I would also suggest that while we talk about these in your outdoor spaces, because maybe you have a deck that's wooden and you don't want your grandkids to get splinters, maybe you have some of that composite decking, which while it looks great and you can't kill it, it gets hot in the baking sun. These smaller sizes, these 4x6, like these are godsends if you go to the park, if you are a parent who goes to, you know, sports tournaments for the weekend, and when you get there early morning because lo and behold, your kid is always playing in that 7 a.m. game, the grass is wet, it's a little bit dewy. These are awesome to put down and then sit down on this, right? They're great to take to the beach. It's just another another option than say a terry cloth towel, which gets so saturated in sand. This can always be shaken off, which is so nice. So they really, once you have them, you'll wonder, how did I go without these for so long? Or you just decide, you know what guys, it's a nice day, let's just go out for ice cream and go to the park. You can sit down on this, right? You have a place to sit down, and if the ice cream spills like you're gonna show, it's a super easy cleanup.
It's super easy, and so I just have a little bit of ketchup right here, maybe a little bit more than a little bit, and I have a dry cloth, so nothing is even on this cloth. I just simply wipe it up, takes seconds, and there you go. It's all
Look
gone.
at that. It's not going to maintain, it doesn't cling to odors, it doesn't get mildewy, it doesn't get moldy. You rinse it off. If you have dogs, can I also just say, these are great to use either like right outside your sliding door or right where the dogs run in from your backyard.
Love that.
So that if they run in, their muddy paws are going to get on this. And even if this gets filthy over the course of a couple of months, you can always take it out, hose it off, and you're good to go.
Agreed. And just like you said before, these have a nice bounce to them, and they're so tightly woven that you're going to be able to use these year after year after year. The traditional outdoor mats, you can stick your finger through them. They're going to wear and tear very easily over time.
Right.
These are super high quality, and the detail on these is absolutely gorgeous. You're not going to be able to get this beautiful detail, the wrought iron, the intricate detailed work on a traditional outdoor mat, and that's what I love so much about these.
We're showing you there if you wanted to secure it down. Was that just like with some double-sided
Velcro? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's a nice thing for you to think about too. Also great, listen, there are some really lovely rugs, but do you really want to take a chance with some of those with your grandkids? Kids, they're spilling, they're throwing stuff off their high chair, they're eating the juicy pops and everything, that are grape and cherry and staining everything. If any of those fall on these mats, it's just super easy to clean. They never stain, and to Angela's point, they last for such a long time. So rumor has it, you're loving this really pretty, what we're calling the cool gray. So again, that's going to give you that option to have the brightness of a white along with the gray. And remember, these mats, as you look at the two tones, are the same mat.
Yep.
They're just reversed.
Yep.
So you can get that white payoff with the gray pattern, or you can get the gray background with the white pattern. This we call the deep red. So it's kind of almost like a cranberry color with more of a softer white. And red is a really, really popular kind of up and coming color. So great with your browns, great with your wrought irons, just a fun pop for your decor patio. So we only have a couple dozen to go around, and we are offering free shipping on this, which is awesome too. M53664. Angela, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. Okay, coming up, we have something from the Grouchy Gardener. That's not Mark Labraggi. That's just the name.